Hi everyone, we are back in my friend's home, continuing on with the guest bedroom. And today, right now, she is putting away her fall decor, and we are going to try to use this bed as a staging area. And we want to look through all of her artwork to see where does she want things hung, and we'll put those in those rooms as a placeholder. And my sister or a friend may come and actually try to hang some of those. And then we'll also see if she wants to donate any. The other thing that we're going to do is maybe just continuing in here. I bought some new tubs for storage if we need to protect things like her animal rugs and bedding. We're going to put in the garage instead of in here. So that will leave and we'll just keep chipping away. But today is going to be artwork and getting those organized. I'm excited for that to see. It looks like she's got some great pieces. Let's do it. So right now I'm just going to try to group them in like categories so we can do subcategories to decide on. More watercolors. So I'm going to talk to her, but I have everything on the bed and still quite a bit on the floor. I'm going to see if I can put this on top of her king size bed and then take them in there in sections and lay them out for her that way and dust them. And there's a lot of commotion going on because Skeeter, the parrot, was attacking my sister's tennis shoes. There's cackling going on back there. All right, I'm moving into the master bedroom and we are going to use this as a staging area. I've put this sheet on top of the bed to protect it, and I'm going to try to dust the items as much as I can and bring them in here for her. But the first thing we're going to do is walk around the house and look at any open wall space just to acclimate ourselves to what she has available and then where she might want her items. And I'm going to take her into the bedroom and just show her how I have segregated them into category. But I think she needs to see the inventory because that could affect where she wants things to go. So high level inventory, and then we'll come in here with the subcategories. So we're looking at the full inventory here. And so the way I have it segregated is these are all of your like oil paintings and larger frames over here, and even some that look like pressed flowers.
My
but
grandmother did that.
It's gorgeous.
There's two of hers crocheted ones in the garage.
Oh, okay. And then these over here, I've tried to segregate a little bit. So you have like a Southwest section and some photographs, watercolors, cat category.
Yeah, this one goes with the cat category.
Okay.
It's a bigger one.
All right. Yeah. And so because you have so many, I thought, well, let's try to categorize and then we will address them in subcategories.
Okay.
But what I want us to do, and you have some that are in mats over there that aren't framed, and then you do on that end table have some small frames that are empty. Okay. So what I'd like us to do is go around the house and get a visual of your empty wall space. So when you're looking at these, you can say, I think I want it in this room or on this wall. And then we will take them there and then we can get them hung. Okay.
Good idea.
So that is the plan. Yeah. So this has no wall hangings in this room. Was there a reason for that or you just never got to it?
Never got to it.
Okay. But just, yeah, that's
I'm
a
thinking
good.
here either.
Yeah. That'll
Maybe
take a
there.
long. Oh, yeah.
There is one up there.
Those will take some, yes, you have a lot of opportunity.
There. there,
Mm-hmm.
there, that or there.
Yeah, so you have some that are,
I guess they could be up there too. Yeah.
yeah, it's possible. Like your Southwest maybe can go up in this area. And then just do the little laundry hall area. And then why don't we go into your dancing room? You have that piece over there that's just kind of leaning. I don't know if you want that hung.
I do.
In here or somewhere else, do you think?
I don't know.
Okay, well, just keep that in mind and we can think about it.
Okay.
But you do have wall space on either side of your infrared. This would be kind of hidden except for the straight on view.
Yeah.
And then you might think about, as you're sitting in here, what would you like to look at? Because
Sure.
like you could probably have something up there and to the left of your door a little bit, or because you have a lot of beautiful things. So you have a lot of wall space in these two bedrooms,
Oh yeah.
extra
That's a good
rooms.
idea.
Yeah.
You can fill them up. I like it.
Are you able to hang your drums, I wonder?
Sure. Uh-huh.
That might be cool to put like above your closet doors or something.
I'm tired.
I think above your TV, you could do quite a nice collage of your favorite items so you look at them all the time.
Oh yeah.
That's an idea. You know, a lot of in England, how they do like an eclectic. So maybe you have one of your drums,
Yeah.
an oil painting, a print, and just do it eclectic.
Yeah. That'd be nice.
Yeah. And let's see what else. Nancy, say hi.
Hello. Oh, I'm a mess today because I've been working out.
And what are you taking?
I am taking cookbooks out that she went through all her cookbooks and man, she really downsized. I'm so proud of her.
She's
She did
doing
fabulous.
awesome. She's doing
Yes.
awesome.
Kept the ones that were most important to her. So, yes.
Good.
Hey. All right, let me haul this out.
Okay, on this wall and this wall, you have quite a bit of space too.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there and there and there.
Do you have an idea too about where you like themes? It seems like Southwest versus cats, and
Oh yeah.
you have some space to the right of the mirror.
Yeah. The cats would be more.
Hi, Skeeter. And
I could always take that down. That came.
this.
I bought it with the house.
Okay. And you know, if that's not personal to you, you'd want the things that are personal to you because you have such beautiful things.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good option to think about. All right, let's go look at your bedroom. I know you have things hung in there, but let's see what vacant space you have. So here's a couple of more of your drums.
Bathrooms too, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So you have a lot of space. You have some big pieces up here. Would that other painting that has the light, would you want it in place of the horses, or do you like the horses there?
I like the horse.
Okay. Well, and you have other horse prints too.
Oh, I do.
So you could put more horses in your bedroom and a mixture of horses and your cats. And right now you have two more of this type as well.
Yeah.
And you don't have to keep them together, but if you
Oh, that's a good idea.
could if you wanted to. And then you also have that big oval mirror. Did you have an idea of where you might want that?
No.
Okay. I didn't know if you'd want to replace like this with the oval mirror hanging here for you to
That's
get
an idea.
ready.
Yeah.
So that might be an option, and then we could put something smaller above it and use the hanger that's already there.
That would work.
Okay. All right. You've got the great news is you've got beautiful things and you have a lot of open wall space. Okay.
And that big giant picture came with the house.
Oh, okay.
I bought it from, it's just a reproduction, but it's, I don't know.
Okay, so just keep that in mind. That's not as important to you as maybe some of your things. And maybe this could have a lot of your, like a cat collage.
Yeah.
How fun would that
'Cause
be?
the cats are really
Yeah.
humorous.
Yeah. But you have a lot of wall space. And the other thing we want to think about is dampness in here
yeah,
too.
that's true.
What art can come in here?
Telling you.
What are you hanging up here?
I'm here.
Yes.
Here.
Yeah.
I'm hanging up some beautiful artwork that she has that she's decided we were trying to kind of get the theme going, so I'm working on that.
Okay, and the one at your feet came out of her bedroom?
Bedroom where we put a mirror in front of her vanity area that you set up for her.
Yes.
So now she has this mirror and she's very excited, I think.
All right, let me go show them. So this is the dressing vanity, and now the oval mirror is here, and that other painting is going to the entryway. So we have her oil paintings on the bed now and a couple of large pieces over there. And the goal is going to be to determine keep or not, donate or sell, and then where will they go? And we will take them to where they will go. And when Nancy can come in, she'll start hanging what she can. So that sounds good to you?
Yep.
All right. Said this was
A keeper, because my grandmother pressed those plants when she was,
it's amazing.
yeah, it used to be an art.
Where do you think you would like to see it? So I know this is the hard part, right? This is a sentimental one.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if this might be good for the collage above your TV because it'll remind you of her. Or would you like it in your bedroom?
No,
Okay. Or in the hall?
the hallway.
The
somewhere.
hallway? Okay. Perfect. I like that idea. This one is beautiful. The artist is Ritter. It says you bought it at an artist auction in 1975.
My parents. did.
Yeah. It's beautiful. Would you like a wall of flowers? Is that what you're thinking?
That's what I'm thinking.
Okay, and with the pressed flower. I like that there are two
Yeah.
different mediums.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll figure that out and put those together.
Yes.
All right, this is a scenery by Porficio Salinas. It says it's a reproduction out of Austin, Texas. Number 23.
Either above the TV or in here somewhere.
Okay. There's another floral by F. Burns, 56. Do you want it with the wall of flowers?
Yeah.
Okay, and then this one is Kincaid Senior. Okay, so
Yeah.
these two together.
Yeah.
I like that idea.
Yep.
The Southwest look.
Yeah. Either here or in the by the TV somewhere in that room.
Okay.
Because it's fun to look at that from a distance
It is. It's got great colors.
where you walk into it.
Okay, so those I'm
And
putting
it
right
might, all those might go in there too. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. This one's gonna need a little bit of a repair to keep it in the frame.
Okay, and same with that one, with those.
Okay. Yeah, they all have similar color palettes,
Yeah.
right?
Now this is the oddball. Kind of
Yeah, it doesn't match the other
doesn't match anything.
Stevens and 64. I don't see a note on the back other than Amarillo, Texas is who framed it.
Yeah.
Now, do you know any story behind it?
No. I wish I did, but I don't.
Well, is it one you might want to donate it, or do you really like the subject matter? You want to put it as decide later?
Yeah.
Okay. Rather you love.
Well, the hard part is I kept it all these years. but I don't remember why I kept it. Maybe because my mom gave it to me. I don't know. I do like a farm outdoor scenery, but I never liked it that much. I like trees, I like water. It's
Well, let's put it in the maybe pile.
okay.
Okay. I'm gonna put maybes over here. Okay, and then these are not oil paints,
No.
but they're big, so I wanted to
Yeah.
get big pieces.
That's a picture of. I can go year round, but it was Christmas in El Paso.
Oh, I see the Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's
Plaza de los.
it's an artist my brother and his wife love out of El Paso, so I wanted to hang it somewhere.
Okay. But it'd be an area, maybe a wall where you temporarily hang seasonal? So you could, or would you leave it up all the time?
I'd probably leave it up all the time.
Where would you like to see it all the time? And remember, whatever you decide now, if we
Yeah.
need to change it later, we can.
Yeah,
But where would you think it would fit?
probably in the hallway.
In the hall? Okay.
Where yeah.
Where do you think the flowers might fit? Do you?
Oh, shoot. I was thinking there too. So I
And
don't know.
what about in the kitchen or in your bathroom?
I wouldn't put them in there.
Okay. Why don't we take those into the hall and see if this and those will fit in the hall?
Okay.
Okay. All right, we're making progress. So what I brought in here is your Southwest items,
Okay.
as well as watercolors.
Yeah.
Watercolors is my favorite
Oh, yeah.
medium. So these look like they're by the same artist.
Yeah.
Shoes, it looks like.
I
And
probably got them at a craft show, I think.
it looks like this mat might be a little, they might need new
Messy.
matting, but they're still pretty.
Yeah.
Do you think you'd want them on the living room wall where you have the other kind of same colors with the trees, or where are you thinking? Or in here?
Yeah, they would go in here
Okay.
or there.
Yeah.
Anywhere they're contemplative type trees.
Mm-hmm.
They're peaceful.
Okay. We will put them in here. Then this one is by Tarina Ramsey.
That one's peaceful. In here somewhere.
In here.
Yeah.
Okay. My favorite items I put around where I get ready in the morning because I get to see them
Yeah.
while I'm sitting there getting ready. I can't read the name, but I love the colors in this
Isn't
one.
that pretty?
It says
Probably New Mexico or Colorado.
Cannon Cabin is, there's a name on the back. I don't know if that's an artist, maybe?
Charlotte Booth. No. Can't read it.
I can't either. It's beautiful colors.
Yeah. So anywhere.
Do you want it maybe in the living room with those other nature, or do you want it in
Sure.
here?
In the living room.
In the living room? Okay. That's all the watercolors. So now what we have left is Southwest, and you also have this big gold
Oh,
mirror.
I do. Shoot.
Do you like that one better than the oval? It's more ornate for sure. We can switch them out.
Oh.
She's debating this beautiful
Mirror.
mirror.
Yeah.
She's getting ahead.
What about these in the
I,
belly
Yes.
I drew those for you.
You drew these?
Well, you went to a workshop that was,
Yeah, I think the colors.
what do you call those? I forgot what you call them.
Kaleidoscope, kind of, aren't
Oh,
they?
look at that. Is it chalk?
Yeah, it's kind of like,
You did. I see your signature on these.
I did one at each different workshop. I went
I
twice.
love them.
These are awesome. I'm gonna put it in there.
Mandalas. You call them mandalas.
Mandalas.
Mandalas. Yeah.
So would they bring you more joy in your bedroom
No.
or in the belly dancing room,
Belly
the costume
dancing
room? Okay, yeah, that's where I was thinking. You
Yeah.
just got ahead of me.
Okay, sorry.
That's okay. Tag team, you're it. The mirror, do you want her to switch it out?
Let me see if the mirror is good. Yeah, I think I wanted this.
It's more
Switch it
ornate.
out.
I do too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it needs to go over your vanity. Now, where would you want to put the oval mirror then?
Yeah.
You want to put that in your guest bedroom? I always
Yeah.
like having a mirror in my
That's
guest
a good
bedroom.
idea.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we'll move the two mirrors.
Switch it out. I think that came from my mother's house. Just because I like
Mm-hmm.
the Indian wedding pot and then the pot.
Okay.
I love pots.
So you have a lot of Southwest in the entryway. Do you want to also bring it into
Sure.
maybe your kitchen or living room?
Sure.
Okay. And then you have these two that are fabric. One is in glass
Yeah.
and one is not.
Bird got a little bit of chewing on one of them.
It's character.
Yeah. Well, they'll go either in here or
Do you want to
you
group
can
them
put 'em in the
together?
hallway. It doesn't matter. You could put those.
I like the grouping them together.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to grab, but this one's also a cat.
Oh, it
Right?
is. I
Kinda.
don't know what it is.
Is it a cat? I don't know
A
either.
frog or a cat.
Maybe we try to group them together in
They're made in Mexico, South America.
yeah.
And you could make pillows out of them. You can frame them.
Well, I
You
like
can do all
them.
sorts of things with them.
Okay, so maybe in the living room on that back wall or
Yeah,
by where your thermostat is, we
Sure.
might have some options in there.
that's
Okay.
a good idea.
Perfect. Those will go to the living room. This is beautiful.
Yeah, I got that at Arts and Crafts Show.
Hal Marcus is the artist.
Yeah.
El Paso.
He's the one who did that print
Oh.
of El Paso.
Do you want to keep this in the guest bedroom then? Or do you want to keep it somewhere else? Hang it in there next to or near it? It's beautiful.
I don't care. That one will go anywhere. It's kind of a peaceful one.
It is. Would you like to keep it in here? Maybe
No. Well, no, I don't want it in here.
Okay. So living room then.
Yeah.
Okay. Got this pepper
That's
print.
just a Southwest one I got at a craft show
Okay.
and framed it.
You know, this might be fun in the kitchen because of the peppers.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay. Let's put that one in the kitchen then. I like that.
Okay.
We're gonna have to clean the glass a little bit more, but
Yeah,
and then you have this.
that's different, but it's similar to those other ones.
To the fabric
It's
ones.
a different type of artwork that they do.
Yeah. Do you want to keep it with the other ones, or would you like that? You know, these are some of the colors of the costume room, the belly dancing
That'll
room.
work there too.
Okay,
It's very cheerful.
yes. Okay, we'll put it in the belly dancing room. All right, you've got two more, I think. I don't know that this is Southwest, but it's cute. Okay, this is,
That was at a craft show too.
it's 9 of 100, Greta Byars, Byars.
I wonder if it didn't have something in the middle, but that thing dropped off. If it did, it had a pepper.
I see.
Uh,
Oh, there is something loose in there.
yeah.
We'll have to take staples out.
Yeah, it looks interesting without it.
It does. I'm not sure what is in there.
It's pepper. Or
Oh, it's
hot.
peppers.
That's it.
There's some red peppers. Yeah, we just need a staple remover and then a staple gun to put it back on. We could fix it. And there's this one. It's called the Shed Restaurant.
That's in Santa Fe.
Oh, okay.
Now her artwork is kind of faded, but it's very childlike and colorful.
Mm-hmm.
And she since moved to, I think she lived out of Arizona somewhere, the artist.
I
But
think.
that's where you get the blue tortillas.
Okay.
You know, the blue.
I think you have a bigger print too that might be from her, but that's not framed.
It was framed and then I broke it.
Okay. So we're going to start with these two. This one's still in the box. You are fearfully and wonderfully made songs. And then she believes she could, so she did. You know, I'm wondering, could this go in your bathroom maybe?
Sure.
Because the moisture won't hurt that.
That's a good idea.
Either one of those or both of them?
Either one. Yeah.
When you're getting ready, you get to see them.
I like that.
Okay, we'll do that. All right, and then this is beautiful, but I'm not sure, is it a watercolor? So I'm gonna have you just get
maybe chalk, maybe pastels.
Is that what that is?
I'm not sure either. Oh, it may be watercolor.
It doesn't look like water.
They just had it for years, and I loved it, so my mom gave it to me. But it's kind of a, I don't know what you call the color.
It's muted, isn't it?
Yes.
It. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you have the one horse print in here. Maybe, like, would you want more horse prints in here, or want it somewhere else?
Somewhere else.
In your guest bedroom?
Yeah.
Okay, I like that idea. Now you also have this one, Justin Wells 78.
Yeah, he just sketched those at an art show, so I framed it. I like that one.
Okay.
That's it's more of a hallway one or something you walk by. I don't know.
I'm just trying to think what else you have. Okay, so maybe living room and hall. Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
It's
And like I said, we're fluid. If we can get a general idea, then it would be helpful. So these look.
Those came from my parents too.
They're kind of hard to.
They're very hard to see right now.
But
can't remember if the doctor painted them, gave them to my parents.
D.R. Craig in 67.
Nami, New Mexico. So that's the place. I didn't realize they looked so faded.
So maybe potentially the hall. I'm afraid if they're up too high, then you can't see them.
Yeah.
They need to be lowered.
Yeah.
Maybe the guest bedroom.
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
We'll make that Southwest too.
Okay.
These are photographs.
Yeah, I took them at Enchanted Rock.
Oh, yes. Enchanted Rock is just north of Fredericksburg, right? Yeah.
And I developed them in black and white.
Those are awesome. I need to clean them just a little
Or
better.
maybe I didn't. Some of them I did. Oh, that one's torn.
Oh, it sure is.
That's all right. Poor thing. It didn't have glass on it. That's why.
Yeah.
Or
The glass broke,
out.
maybe. Would you want them in the guest bedroom with maybe the horse? Because it's kind of black and white, and these are black and white?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just thought they were interesting.
They are. I love it.
Yeah, it's wonderful. But
Now you have one of these already in the hallway on the credenza on an easel, but I'm assuming they're the same
the
author.
same artist. That's in the famous stairway in Santa Fe that the mysterious man showed up at this church and built it. And
Oh, it's Christmassy too. It's
Yeah.
got a Christmas wreath on it.
it does.
Yes, yeah, and a little tree.
Sue Blackburn. Yeah, these need to go just, I don't know.
They're cheery. Do you want those in your guest bedroom too?
Sure.
Okay. Because I think you have a lot of wall space in your guest bedroom. I think we can group that together.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to move these to where they belong. I'm going to bring the cats in, and then we are going to take a break.
Okay.
The beloved cats.
The kitties. Yeah.
So I saw you have one like this, about this shape, to the left of your sink.
I did. I hung that one up.
Can we put this one above it?
Yeah, that's a kitchen one.
Yeah.
The kitty is getting a drink
I love it.
of water.
Okay, we will definitely do that. We'll put that one in the kitchen. This one is a photograph. Is this one of yours?
Yeah, on my kitty that passed away this last
Aw,
year.
bless
I was
him.
happy.
Aw. Would you like it in here? Like, or you want it?
No, hang it up somewhere. I
Okay.
don't know.
All right, well,
Maybe.
this will be determined later.
Okay.
Okay. So
And
this.
that was Riley when he was a baby.
Oh
and
my
I bought this
goodness.
Wool cat
Is darling.
hideaway.
He's so cute. So hang him too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have to hang all these kitties, but it was fun to take their picture.
Okay, so think about it.
Okay.
Okay. We don't have to decide those right now. Okay, that one's kitchen. All right, this one is in line at the fish market, 1983 Tamako.
Yeah.
What medium is that?
That's on,
It's material, isn't
you
it?
call it, forget what
Like
you call it.
silk?
Yeah, they imprint the painting on a cloth. And
Okay.
It's called,
Some kind of transfer?
like, what's it called? I have to find my phone. Called, I
That
can't
might
remember.
be fun for kitchen. Is there, because you have like maybe above the kitchen door?
Mm-hmm.
That would be cute up there.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's nice and long.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't have to decide where,
Yeah.
but I think kitchen would be good
Yeah.
for that.
And I like those black cats with it too. The other two black cats.
Oh, okay. So maybe we group these together.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, it's this Tamako, so that's the same artist.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
It's like, you call it silk screen or something like that.
I see that it's
I can't remember.
material.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then this is that other
This one is,
artist.
it's the scene is the bathtub.
Uh-huh.
Which-
I got these, I think, in Austin one year at an artist cat show.
It's cute. Would you want that in the bathroom? Since a bathtub?
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that. That'll be fun. You said these go together.
That was the same. Well, you don't have to put them together. I just was,
Well, the frames are the same, so I think they would look good together.
that was the same artist.
T. Farr in 77. They're cute.
Aren't they cute?
They are
I
cute.
mean, you have to be a little bit crazy, but I like them.
No, there's a lot of cat lovers. Yeah.
I like dogs too, and birdies, but I like kitties.
So your face is lighting up, which means you're enjoying these.
Oh yeah, they can go anywhere because they're very.
What
cheerful.
about up here?
Yeah, that'd be all right.
I think that, and you get to enjoy them. You'll get to see them when you walk by them. And I think the colors are good in here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Oh, fun. Okay, I like it. All right, and then this one is not framed yet. So you do have other items that are matted.
Yeah,
So I think we should keep these in a to-do.
yeah. I
To
got
decide-
that in Hawaii.
Oh,
Little
nice.
craft show.
To decide if you want to actually frame them.
That's true.
Okay, so we'll put those together. And then you have these three that are the same color palette, right?
Yeah.
So what,
So you
they're
have
all the same artist?
That one,
Far, it's the same.
I guess
font.
it is.
Yeah.
I-
The same
I
as these orange ones.
Yeah, I may have got her at another show. That's 82, yeah. I did. I think she came to Amarillo, maybe.
I'm thinking,
They're so,
what about over the leather chair in your living room?
yeah, that would work.
We can see if the set of three will work over there because they
Yeah.
all have the same frame.
Yeah,
And they all have the same color scheme.
yeah,
I think that would look nice.
that sounds good.
Okay. Awesome. I'm going to take these to where we said they're going to go, and we're
Okay.
going to take a break.
Okay.
You did so good. Making progress. So I have been hanging a few things, and I will show you all of that. And we have somewhat designated where everything is going to go, at least the rooms they are going to go into. And right now, I'm going to swing you around. We just hung this collage up. So I'm going to move her church pew down, and her litter box that she has in here, I am going to move to the other side. So when guests come, that's not something they have to look at. And she agreed to all of that, so I'm going to do that now. The other thing is, she decided to donate this. It has quite a few pulls on it and has seen better days. And this piece of fabric she also had hanging over the back. She's ready to let this go. Okay, let me get that moved over there. The litter box moved over there. You don't want to see that. It's cute. So we are at the end of day 2. A couple of hours in the morning, a couple of hours in the afternoon, and I'm going to walk you around and show you the progress we've made and what still needs to be hung tomorrow. And this room is looking so good. So let me show you that now. So this is our church pew, and I've got extra tubs right here. Her Halloween stuff will go out into her shed that I took a peek at. And eventually these will go in the shed, but I've got to work in the shed a little bit. She still needs to go through this Christmas stuff. These rolled up items are, some is artwork and some are family photos. So we'll see what she eventually wants to do with them. I showed you the closet the other day on another video. So we hung that piece right there. The plan for over the bed is she's got one in the belly dancing costume room that we think will go above the bed here. That is a similar country scene. And then we grouped these things together. And yeah, they're just very sweet. And we did a little collage over here. This is all like family photos, paperwork and stuff. So they've just been shifted down. They're organized all together. It is good. She did let go of one of her vacuum cleaners, the older one. And then we did a little collage up here of some of her favorite things that didn't really go maybe elsewhere in the home. And yeah, that is where we are. This room has come a long way, a long way. Now, the only thing I haven't done in here yet is, I think there's a couple of things under the bed and this cabinet here. So I took a peek in one of the drawers. It's a hodgepodge of things. So there's more opportunity. We're just not there yet. But yeah, I'm very happy with it, and so is she. Okay, I am in the hall / laundry that then goes to the guest bathroom. But her grandmother, our great grandmother, actually made these. And so they are in a place of honor going to the guest bedroom. And then in here, we have hung up this print she liked. And then the horses here. And the reason the horses is because this, she bought it this way. This home had kind of a Western theme. And this down here is gonna go above this towel rack right there. But I need some assistance with that one. Okay, now into this entryway. Let me turn on some lights. So Nancy put this together and brought down some of her beautiful pottery and hung these items. This came out of her bedroom and fit well in this little section. And then she's got a row of flowers here. And we have plans for up here, but aren't there yet. And we have a lot of space still here to go. And I think that's it in here. Let me take you into the costume room. Guys, Nancy did such a phenomenal job on this. So this painting here is the one that's gonna probably go over the bed in the guest bedroom. And then I'm not sure what will go here, but she does have some artwork here that's gonna come in this room, and artwork there that's gonna come in this room. And then this piece of artwork is gonna go right there. So when you walk in, you'll be able to see it. So that's what we have in this room so far. She does have a wall of like diplomas, but I'm respecting her privacy and not showing you that. And then Nancy also hung this drum up here, but she has a lot more drums, so there's a possibility of hanging some more in some different places. So from the entryway, we now have some of the different art pieces here that we know are going to be in this general area. So that will come tomorrow. And then these pieces similarly will get put up hopefully tomorrow by Nancy, the fabulous Nancy. And then in the kitchen, we were able to hang her cute cat. So she already had this one up. She had this one that we just hung, and this darling ceramic cat clock. It just needed a battery and to be hung up. So now she's got that cute little vignette. And then these pieces will be hung up in here tomorrow. Okay, back in the bedroom, these are the pieces that will be hung up. There's 2 there and these 3. And then this mirror, we're gonna have to move this hanger up a little bit higher to accommodate that. But it's more ornate, it's beautiful. I agree with her that it should go here. Now, we talked about hanging some of her jewelry, her necklaces there. She just needs to purchase the items, the hangers for it. And then let me show you the bathroom. So far, this is going to come probably here above the light switches, and she'll be able to see it in the mirror. And then this vignette, we put her 2 sayings, her verse, and her cross up there. And she was really happy with that too. I'm gonna jump in here. I am back home and editing all of the recording that we did. And so I'm going to go ahead and end this video for this week. But next week's video is going to be us hanging the rest of her artwork, and that will complete the picture, pun intended, or is that a pun? So thank you for coming along this journey and supporting her through her life changes. She is decluttering some items. I didn't expect a lot of the artwork to be decluttered because these are things that are dear to her, which is why she has them. So thank you again for your support. If you haven't, please subscribe. If you like decluttering and organizing, we are it for you. I'm going to close like my dad always closed his voicemail messages. Bye for now.